Yo, what's going on, guys? So we're back today for some more Alliance War, and unfortunately, the deathless streak of this season will come to an end today. So we got Warlock, Sorcerer Supreme, and Magik, but this is really mainly the Magik show, and with a Warlock cameo and Sorcerer just don't blink, cause it happens really quick. It happens really quick. So what I'm trying to do is apply slow on Hitmonkey. Right there, you see I can evade his special one perfectly fine. Very easy to evade. So here he shrugs off my parry stun and he catches me with his heavy. Right here I push him to a special one. And now watch what happens. I go to block his L1. It's unblockable. I'm looking at my health right now. I see the disorient. I go to parry, and he's unblockable. And I'm dead. I'm like, what? It happened so quickly. I was confused. And I went and read Hitmonkey's abilities. I'm like, oh yeah, if he breaks your block with an unblockable attack, he retains the unblockability until his modes fall off. I know that, but I was so busy looking at my health after he hit me with the special one that I wasn't even paying attention to him being unblockable, and it was over like that. And I'm just okay. Well, there goes the deathless season. And what pisses me off more is that I barely did anything to him, so it's still basically I have to do the entire fight. I'm like, I don't want to. Honestly, when I first saw this fight, I didn't even really want to use Sorcerer for it. I don't know. I haven't really been vibing with Sorcerer lately. And yeah, I definitely didn't want to revive her and do it again with her because of how bad it went that time. So I'm just like, you know what? I asked Taters, I'm like, can I just go with Warlock, man? I'd much rather just use Warlock. Throw it on Tech Boost. Bring in Warlock. And look at that. 1 special 2. It did a crap ton of damage. We almost got back to 2 special 2s. I don't even have Suicides on. If I was running Suicides and a 200% Tech Boost and Max Boost, like, oh, bro, this fight could have been over in like 30 seconds. Right here, I accidentally get hit a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to get a little bit of adrenaline healing back before the fight's over, which is nice. Yeah, a little slip up, but it's better than dying for... Oh, if I died twice to this stupid monkey, man. Oh, I'd have been pissed. And then after, I was like, yeah, I still don't want to revive Sorcerer. Can I just use Magik for this Nova? Because I was originally supposed to use Sorcerer for this guy, and Taters was like, yeah, you can use Magik. I was like, alright, good. So yeah, throw on a 200% Mystic Boost. I had to swap through those class boosts a bunch. This war is very annoying. So I'm trying to land a reparry here to get my opening, and this dude keeps throwing his heavies, and I'm getting blocked. I'm getting pushed against my wall, which isn't very good. But he threw a double medium into my block. I parried both hits, and then that gave me an opening. So I don't have Mystic Dispersion on here because I opted to throw on half Suicides with just the bleed, so that Magik can actually heal from recoil. So I used my special one there, and I didn't even get to nullify the Fury. I only nullified it Energize. So I was like, you know what, screw that. Let's just go for our L2. Let's get this guy locked down, and we'll this is ebb and flow knockdown. So we'll get the Fury, and then we'll steal some power, and yeah, we're back to 2 bars, throw another special 2, get back to another special 2. But the problem here is that I've lost about like 25% of my health from recoil, so I'm just gonna chill here. Boom, get 25% health back instantly from limbo, and he goes down. What happened there was my limbos kind of just compounded on each other, and so because I kept triggering a new cycle of limbo, it never ended, and I never got my healing, so I just had to wait a little bit at the end there, because I definitely need Magik for a couple more fights. So that was the easy Magik fight, you know, and I'm very comfortable with Magik, and I was thinking these next fights are actually going to be, I originally thought they were going to be easier, but oh, I was wrong, because Protect exists and is a thing, and I totally forgot about that. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Power Start 1. It's going to carry over to the next fight as well, hopefully. So we have a Dragon Man here on Footloose. So at the start of the fight, I see I don't have Limbo. If I do have Limbo, I'm going to let him hit me a little bit, which I'll do on the next fight. So this Dragon Man's getting a ton of power with Kinetic Transference. I don't want to throw a special because then he'll be evading and unblockable. So go ahead, lock him down right here. Bait out a heavy attack, and we're going to just steal all that power because he has way too much. But you see, on every special 2, I'm triggering Protect. He has 2 of those Protect charges, and each of those charges lowers the amount of damage that Dragon Man can take. You can see my combos are doing like nothing right now. That L2 did about 3,000 damage, so I was like, oh, okay. I need to intercept, so I need to start intercepting to get rid of those charges because Magik is not a L or XL champ. So yeah, I'm just gonna start intercepting. So yeah, really just turn it on, start going for light intercepts, and yeah, really get him in the corner. Once you get Dragon Man in the corner, it feels very good with Magik. Like he's so big that like it's like his hitbox is huge, and it's like you can't miss. I don't know. It's just like it feels like it's so easy to hit him with Magik in the corner. It feels like every single time I was going for the stand-up intercepts, it was working. So it was going great. Yeah, we just keep intercepting to get rid of the protects. And yeah, everything is going pretty good. He's almost dead here. Gonna go for more intercept to get rid of the protect, and he goes down. So it was a pretty clean fight. I kind of had to adapt on the fly. I was like, okay, I didn't think I was gonna have to intercept that much, but I was like, okay. And I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna have to do that for this next fight as well. But at least we have a class advantage here, and this is only a 565 Hyperion. So I'm gonna heal Magik up a little bit with a potion. And then I check to make sure my Power Star 1 boost is still active. Still got a whole minute on there. So this node is ebb and flow intercept. So I have to kind of intercept here. You don't have to, but it's good to. So here I see I have limbo. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this heavy right to the face. That was 100% intentional. He got some furies right now, but that's no big deal. I just need to... I don't have Mystic Dispersion as well, so there's no threat of going to L3. As long as I don't get hit, those furies don't matter. But so you'll see here, now that I use a special 2, he has 3 protections, and I do 0 damage. I'm doing nothing. With the ebb and flow intercept protection and some of the protections, my damage went down to 0. So this fight's actually, this was a very unique and fun fight. I found it very fun, but it was a bit tricky, because what will happen is, you see I have a passive fury right now. That's from the ebb and flow intercept, and that means I've turned off the node temporarily. But when that fury expires, so does every debuff on Hyperion. So that includes my power lock debuff. So sometimes he'd get to a bar of power when I thought he'd still be locked, and I was like, oh. So I didn't really realize that until it happened. I was like, okay, I need to be careful. Just like another thing that I need to manage here. I was not thinking about something like that. But yeah, we just keep going for these intercepts, and yeah, right here you see our power lock, our shrug. We're doing no damage right now, but that's okay. I need to just, my main priority is keeping him locked down. I don't care if I throw a couple combos that don't deal damage. It really doesn't matter to me. I just need to be in control of the fight at all times, because as long as I'm in control, I can get back on track very easily. And that's what I'm doing here. You see we're doing some 0 combos. It's all good to get our intercept. And we're at 94% health, and he's dead. So there's 2 textbook Magik fights right there. The intercepts were just really on point. Just felt like I was nailing every single one. Those 2 fights were pretty much went perfectly. And then now we get to the fight that I was originally most scared for. It was this Mortal Abomination again, because you guys saw if you saw the last war, this fight did not go very well, but we didn't die. But then I died to Hit Monkey, and I was just like, God damn it. So now I already died. I'm just like, well, hopefully I don't die twice. Now I have a little bit of experience, at least. So I go ahead and put on full suicides now. I'm going to go ahead and put on a 200% tech boost. So I think I used 2 mystic boosts and 2 tech boosts all within the span of like 20 minutes. Just totally wasting boosts. Kind of annoying that I couldn't just use one of each and do those fights, but whatever. So yeah, we're gonna get in here with Warlock, and the major difference between this fight and the last fight is this guy has willpower, so it makes this fight much easier. And I saw a couple of you guys' comments on the last video saying to intercept because it gets rid of Immortal Abomination's poisons, which is totally true and a good shout. However, I don't know what it is about Immortal Abomination or what it is with Warlock, but maybe I just haven't played Warlock enough, but I found it very difficult to intercept. As you guys just saw with Magik, I know how to intercept. I'm pretty good at it, but against this Immortal Abomination, I'm not able to do it. I go for it one time, and I lose my invulnerability boost. Same thing that happened last time. And after that happened, I'm just like, okay, screw that. Just screw that. I don't even need the extra damage. I don't need him to shrug off debuffs, whatever. Because this guy doesn't have willpower. So you can see his power bar is just constantly being drained throughout this entire fight. We're a minute in, and Immortal Abomination has not used a single special attack yet. So right here, I'm trying to get the intercepts, and I don't know, his AI is just, it's a bit funky. He throws like heavies and stuff, and right there he gets me. I'm like, okay, screw that. I'm done trying. I already done like half this fight without intercepting. I really don't need to. Somehow, both of those weren't intercepts. Somehow, so I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'm done trying. Let's just keep going. And yeah, again, he has not thrown a single special. There's no threat of him going to L3. As long as there's willpower, dude. You can see I'm pushing him to L3, and he just gets drained right away. So it's super easy fight. Like when I got out of this fight, I was like, that was a breeze. Like that was so easy compared to last time. Like, oh man. So yeah, that fight went great. I absolutely just slaughtered my path after I died. If only I didn't die at the start, this would have been a beautiful war. But unfortunately, we did. So yeah, there's our first death of the season. The rest of the path, we played pretty well. We did end up winning this war as well. We finished with 5 deaths as an alliance, which was pretty solid. But yeah, that's going to do it for this war video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Warlock and Magik, the dynamic duo, and Sorcerer Supreme just up in the bleachers watching. But yeah, that's going to do it. If you guys did enjoy, drop a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.